Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 5 of Let's Play Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex, brought to you by GameAnyone.com.
Ah! Get over here, you little orange sponge! We're gonna bring you out.
Crash isn't even all that orange. He's mostly brown. Well, if you look at his fur. But some of him is orange, but not a lot of it. Anyways, here's the second boss. This one can be a bit of a pain in the ass, because you constantly have to jump over from platform to platform, and you have to keep in mind that these platforms sink after a few seconds. Sometimes it feels like you're not going to land on the platform, even though you clearly landed on it. Because the game likes to cheat. Also, when it comes to like the green shockwaves, he throws them high enough so don't jump, because bad things will happen. Maybe what? Oh, the timing. Okay, this is going pretty bad here. Like, I actually did like a practice attempt of this boss battle that turned out much worse than this. See, you can't even last on that for very long. I don't know if it's the water that got me, but let's just say it's very finicky. Yeah, it still got me. I don't know how low you have to be. Because it seems like you get very little wiggle room, all things considered. Let's find out how low. Okay. Alright, so the platforms don't sink all the way to the bottom. They just kinda do. But you're light enough to survive. Okay, I'm guessing because the platform is so low that you think you jumped over, but you didn't. So it's always a good idea to jump off the platform that you're currently on, then jump back on it, so you can get yourself a little bit of an extra bit of space. Ah, I forgot to duck because I'm a moron. I lost like 8 lives in this one boss. That's sad. And just remember, you have to keep going for like a long time. Oh, I couldn't jump fast enough. Like, the further on you go, you're gonna see new attacks. So be very careful with them. Oh, I thought I cleared it! This is not even a hard boss, I'm just doing very shitty. Sometimes you don't want to wait too long, because that can put you in a bad spot too. Oh my god! The hitboxes are weird! They seem wider than they really are. I guess a slide jump is not a bad idea, all things considered. Or, you know, actually landing on the platform is a good idea too. Can I actually win this? That's a $64,000 question, apparently. Oh, I keep trying to make that jump on time. But the window of time you get between the green attack and the blue one is pretty damn short. Alright, I'm gonna let him fire the blue one first. Then I'll go for him. There we go. Okay, now you gotta be even more careful, because you can release those kind of tsunami attacks. Or, you know, water bubbles from the ground. Or, well, the water. Okay, now he'll do that bubble attack even more often. I did it! Finally! Got the double jump. Jump twice as high, press A button to jump, and then press A again at the top of the jump. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Alright, so that's our second boss defeated, even though it was technically the first boss, just a different mask.
You are making a mockery of me in front of my minions. Not only have you defeated the elemental masks, but you are still collecting those worthless crystals. Well, you've gotten this far, and this is as far as you're gonna get. Pyro, the fire elemental, will see to that.
Oh, Cortex, come on! I don't need some flaming mask to help me. I can take Crash on by myself.
Crunch, you will do as I say. You and Pyro will vanquish Crash and his annoying friends.
Or die trying. Alright, so this is the fire part. We get the Gauntlet. That one has 2 gems.
I realize my brethren have had some trouble with you, my little orange friend, but I'm not quite sure why. Is it getting hot in here? Is it safe to be wearing that fur? It looks flammable!
Not as flammable as your mama! Oh, that sounds terrible. But here we go, we made it to the Gauntlet, which is the first stage in the 3rd section of levels. 146 boxes in total, not bosses. If you played a game with like 146 bosses, that'd be the biggest damn RPG ever. Just be careful of those trapdoors, you don't want to stand on them for too long, bad things will happen if you do. Also be sure to hit that so you can create a little bridge. And watch out for those guillotines, or no, not guillotines, pendulums. Guillotines are something completely different. Got too much Binding of Isaac Rebirth on the brain, even though I haven't been playing that in a while. So there is a skull and crossbones platform here too, so hopefully I can nail that on the first try. And not get nailed by these. Yeah, I better move from that. Even though I should have gone right instead. Same thing. Alright, now the levels are actually getting a little bit longer and a little bit harder. Like my dong. Oh. This should be fine. Is that all the boxes here? Now it is. Time to make a lot of ground for all the lives I lost earlier. Okay, just be careful, otherwise those spike walls will push you to your doom. And needless to say, we don't want that at all. This might be the stage where I might have to put my double jump to practice. Oh god, lots of nitro here. Definitely want to stay away from that. Unless you have a death wish. Which I really hope you don't. There, double jump definitely worked when it came to getting that life. Camera perspective can be a bit weird, makes me think that, you know, I might be going too far off the edge. But we're fine. Oh, bonus time! Right next to the checkpoint, too. For some reason, I really like the bonus music here. It's very catchy. Gives you a bit of a small Castlevania feel, but it's still true to the Crash series. There we go. So far, so good. I like to keep it that way. So I'll make sure it gets even more Wumpa Fruit. There, that's a good way to pace yourself. So you'll know not to stand on these for too long. Beautiful. Okay, these are not exactly very complex. They're quite fun. Did I miss that Wumpa Fruit, really? Eh, I'll miss those too. No skin off my back. As long as I don't get blown up. Otherwise there would be skin off my back. And that bonus stage went really well. Slowly making a lot of ground for all the lives I lost from that second boss. Hopefully I'm getting closer to that Skull and Crossbones platform. Hate to wait too long for that. Something tells me I'm not supposed to jump here. Until you get over here, of course. Careful. Maybe if I was just standing perfectly still, I would be safe from that too. but I don't really want to take a chance on that unless I absolutely have to. Also, that box there is kind of scary because, you know, there's a high chance you could bung it up somehow. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm crawling the whole time unless I know I'm completely clear from the blades, which right now I am. So let's go back on the Skull and Crossbones platform. I believe if you die during this segment, you can keep going and try again later. And if you died outside of that, well, you can't, unless you leave the level. Oh, this scares the living bejesus out of me. But as long as you do this, you should be fine. The blades are low enough that you can just crawl under them. I suppose this one is too. Yep, they all are. Okay, I can take advantage of this. It's slower, but safer. I want to keep this Aku as long as possible. There we go. Now I just gotta cross this bridge. Not much to it, actually. Oh god, this part might scare the crap out of me. Because when you're jumping, you're not seeing all the platform. Okay, we got the purple gem. That's awesome. And you know what? We might lose Aku, but I think it's better to kill ourselves. Because remember, we still got the gem. I mean, sure, we're sent all the way back here. However, we don't have to worry about trying to go through the Skull and Crossbones part again. Because it's all taken care of for us. Thanks to us, of course. There, I get an Aku back anyway. Alright. I'm better off crawling the whole time just to play it safe. Okay, well that wasn't too bad. I keep thinking there's going to be some gaps that are going to throw me off when it comes to that spiral staircase. Oh, Gandalf is back. I don't want any of his crap today. Or any day. Oh, God. That little crawl space was a bad idea. Whoop! Forgot about the double jump. That kind of threw me off. How am I doing for boxes? 103. Yeah, I'm usually very wary about those fireplaces for obvious reasons. I'm not gonna get that Aku, so it's a sacrifice I'll have to make. There we go. So far, so good. I got another 33. And most of them are nitro. So remember, we saw a lot of them in the bonus area. Might see even more over here. Yep, there's one. And there's the detonator, and is that everything? Yes! Alright, we're burning the midnight oil here. That was actually pretty fun. The levels are gonna get harder, but I still think they're designed well. I mean, nothing groundbreaking, but still fun. It keeps true to the Crash series, which I like. Alright, well, one of the levels I was missing a red gem. Maybe I'll get it here in Tsunami. Let's find out. Oh, this is a Coco level. Alright, I can live with that. I like the Coco levels here. The ones in Crash Warped were a bit of a pain in the ass, though. You know, the ones with the jet ski and when you're riding the tiger. I mean, yeah, the tiger is cute, but having to deal with constant BS, like perfect timing when it comes to certain boxes, that was not cute at all. Oh, that was a rickshaw coming at me. I think it was a rickshaw, I don't know. Nah, rickshaws are almost like those wheelbarrows. Perfect, I got that timing right. Whoop. Got another extra life. Beautiful. They look like eels, but they don't exactly electrify. Oh yeah, I forgot I can't really do a slide when I'm Coco. I just do some awkward karate kick. Oh, that was bad. Almost missed out on that bonus stage, too. So now I have no protection. Great. That is just peachy keen. Oh dear. Something tells me I should avoid all these. Like, there's gonna be some kind of switch involved. So I'm guessing if I'll just take care of it this way. Actually, I think I do need to activate that. Okay. I think I see what I should have done. I should have activated that one. So now I'm gonna miss out on an extra life. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And screw it, because that'll just blow up anyway. And the rest of those were nitro. Alright. Yep, there was 4. Exactly. That's fine by me. What is this? Oh, I'm on a scooter. Okay, and you gotta hold B to go faster. Same as you would like when you were in that Jeep. Now I see why it's called Tsunami. Oh, this is probably gonna open up a lot of scars. Oh, there was a box there. I missed it. Wait, the tsunami was crushing those. There, that'll give me a little bit of extra protection. I think the box was getting those. I don't know. I think I'd rather keep it safe and try to get them all myself. Yeah, I think the tsunami is getting the boxes for me. But I kind of want to... no! Oh, why did you turn like that? You saw a tsunami! Why would you just hesitate? Don't you know Tsunami 101? You're not supposed to do that. God! You need to be in more tsunamis to learn these life lessons. Oh, so that bridge was designed very terribly. I find it pretty cool you can actually do those little kick jumps like that. Like it's Matt Hoffman or something. That's right. You know better. You don't. Well, there's the crystal. Let's grab ourselves a checkpoint. There's 19 more boxes left. And let's see. Yep, that's all of them. There's also this. Because I got that gem earlier, now we can go to this part. Remember, there's no more boxes. And, well, there's a dead Coco. So I guess I have to get through the end of this obstacle course, and, well, that's gonna be fun. I guess I'm just detonating the nitro, because I'm worried there's gonna be some nitro in the gem path. I wouldn't be surprised if there are. Maybe next time I die, which I'm sure will happen, I'll go check for myself. How the hell do you make that jump? Man. I don't think the karate kick really helps you that much. So, let's just see if there were nitro. No, there's no nitro. Yeah, ducking doesn't really help you. I guess I was just supposed to jump later. Okay, I wasn't going far enough for that. Yeah, there's nitro here. I see the nitro. Better get rid of them just in case. Or is this gonna backfire in my face? Let's find out. So I apologize if the flickering in this level makes you dizzy, because it is hurting my eyes as well. Okay, so I guess I was supposed to go right and then a little up.
Yeah, if you can't rotate the camera, it makes these parts very difficult. But I'm gonna keep trying. I mean, I got like, what, 55 lives. I'm not gonna lose them all on this one segment. I'd have to do pretty bad in platforming. And as you can see, I'm not terrible. I got the fundamentals down pat. It's just actually completing them that can be a bit difficult. I mean, you gotta pay attention to make sure that you can actually see shadows over there. Oh, I was on it too! And I just hit the corner and I fall and die. Coco needs to learn how to swim, or at least take a life jacket with her. She's got the technology. Why doesn't she just take like a portable life jacket in her overalls? Like seriously, this will make these things so much easier. Maybe a bit too easy, but still. In fact, I got an Aku with me, because when you die so many times, they just give you a pity Aku, like, look, you've been sharing the bag quite a bit. Here, take this little bit of extra protection. Oops, I almost forgot about that fish over there. What's with the boat? Oh, I didn't even go far enough. Okay, so far I'm doing pretty bad, but the reward's well worth it. I think it's just another clear gem. It could be a card one, too. Only one way to find out. I'm not giving up. That's what giving uppers do. Or quitters, as they're also called. If you were playing as Crash, you had a little bit of an easier time, because remember, you got that double jump. Coco doesn't get the double jump. Like, technically this is her adventure, too. Okay, now we're further than we've been before. Is there supposed to be another platform? Pretty sure there's supposed to be another platform here. Oh, you know what? I was destroying the boxes with the nitro detonator. There's supposed to be boxes there. Okay, lesson learned. Don't detonate the nitro again. It all makes sense to me now. Why they would have nitro there and just regular boxes. They're not supposed to use those boxes. Well, sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. Playing pretty shitty also helps. So it gives you a little bit of time to, like, understand how this is supposed to work. Oh, get on that, will ya? That's what she said. Oh, damn. Yep, I can definitely see it. Oh, God. I gotta make box jumps. This is gonna go horribly awry. And the worst part about these difficult paths are, like, there's no checkpoints. So you gotta make difficult jump after difficult jump. Relentlessly. And without much stopping. Well, you can stop, but why would you want to? You wanna get this shit over with. Your platforming skills are definitely put to the test here. That much I will say. But in a good way. It's not cheap. Yeah, here we go. Let's do this. Okay. We got a couple more. Oh no! It was way too close to the platform! I thought I had to go further! By the time you see the shadow, it could be too late. Okay, when you're on that last raft, the box is really close compared to all the other ones. The other ones are just a little further off, but not too far. Again, perspective is usually what screws you over. It's like, you know, looking in a rearview mirror. Objects are closer than they appear. Or seem closer than they appear. That's basically what it's like here. Only we're not driving. There is Crash Team Racing, but I never played it. I would like to, though. At some point down the road, I keep saying that, but I never do. Oh, that time I undershot it. Oh, it never ends. I'm at 49 lives right now. This is ridiculous. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of editing to be had here. All these deaths. But you're spending those deaths with me. Could you not think of a better time? Like, oh, Bogo, you should just do everything right on the first try. So I have more fun when you're playing MLG. No, you don't. You don't have that much more fun. It gets boring watching me be perfect. If you're looking for perfection, I mean, there's 2 assisted speedruns or glitch runs. If you're into that kind of thing, which I'm not. I've never really went for, like, glitch speedruns.
Okay, remember, it's closer. That was... Wow! It was much closer than I expected. Like, I gotta try to hit that box, like, around the far end, rather than as soon as you can, because you got a long jump to make between that box. I'm surprised I haven't died enough times that my Aku is now invincible for like a few seconds. Like thinking, you died enough times, you kind of deserve it. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, guys. Just a little closer. Oh, I undershot it again. That's the second time that happened to me for that particular box. If I had like an aerial view, like above Coco's head, I'd have a much easier time. But because the camera's in this kind of angle, it's a little bit more difficult. All things considered, but I guess it's no excuse. Everybody had to do this at some point. Unless you were just didn't want to go for like a 100% run, maybe an any percent run. Which is entirely within your right. I mean, there are a lot of 100% runs of this game. I'm sure there are, at least. Even though this has been a lesser-known Crash game, which is too bad. The reviews have been very mixed on Wrath of Cortex. I think it's alright. Oh, we did it! Okay, I think it was a standard clear gem, but hey, that gem is now mine. So deal with it. That was a pain in the balls just to get that one gem. I'm sure there's much worse ones than this. Yeah, they're both clear gems. Alright. Alright, so then level 13 is Smokey and the Bandicoot. Then we got Eskimo Roll. And then finally Fahrenheit Frenzy. And then we can finally take on Pyro. Alright, so in the next episode, we'll go to Smokey and the Bandicoot. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much for watching.